guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are in Kerbal Space Program, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit in Sandbox. Unfortunately, I've been able to get the client working for DMP, but can't get the server working, so that's all great fun there. No, unfortunately not. As I just say, number 3, I'm halfway there. I reckon by the end of the week we'll probably have it. Hey Carl, how's it going out there? I have a plan for today. A crazy, crazy plan. My plan is to try and construct some sort of air vessel that can throw parachuting rings out the back of the craft. We're then going to leap the pilot out of the craft and try and parachute our way through said rings. Obviously, there's a little bit of a design process to go on in the first place, but I think we're going to get something going on. Hey, Aragor, how's you got? You got the new DLC. Awesome, buddy. Oh, I expect to see some missions from you soon. Oh, that would be horrendous. I know what type of missions you're going to make. Right, let's go for a little bit of structure here. Let's try and get some I-beams on the go. How big a ring do we want to make here? Obviously, we need to try and make sure that the Kerbals can actually parachute through it. I think that's a little bit excessive. Let's bring this in to about this. Maybe more of a diamond shape than an actual ring. Let's move these so they don't look quite so janky coming out of the corner like that. Maybe a little half click back there like that. Okay, cool. I'm going to put what's this called? The probe core on here because I would like to keep it loaded. You know how these things work. If it's debris and it's too far away, then it gets deleted much sooner than active vessels far away. So let's hope that this works. I might just be talking rubbish. You never know. You never know. I think actually, do we want to do it like that? And then we put some parachutes on the outside. This looks just jank. Look at it. What's going on here? It reckons it stood upright. I disagree. Let's try it like that. Does that look better? It's still tilted inwards a little bit, but I can work with this. Let's kind of just bring it around. That's too much. Let's turn the snap off and try and make it. Do I care this much? Am I really gonna try that? Have you seen your plane in the KSP chat? No, I have not. I'm afraid not. Tell me, what type of missions do you think I'd make? Sort of like, I don't know. I'm not sure how you'd make a trolley mission, but I'm sure somehow you would come up with a way of doing so. Hey, Jack the Green Ghost or JTGG, how are you doing out there, buddy? I like the little GG at the end of your name. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let's throw some parachutes on here. That's a must. Something like this. That'll probably be enough to slow it down. Do we want to make an complete enclosed circle? So the thing that I'm worried about, and those of you that have watched my last parachuting challenge video will understand that when the parachutes connect to solid objects, they have a tendency of becoming no more, of cutting, and that is not the best. I definitely don't want it closed in like that. Let's try like this, and then just seal it up with a strut, right? That's got to be the way of winning this. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'd like to put more parachutes at the top just in case, and now we need to figure out how to attach this to a plane. That's the biggest problem. When does the stream start? Stream should have started, buddy. Just fix the rotation with angle snapped rotate. Sometimes it doesn't line up right. It's really annoying. I don't know if the models are slightly out of line or something, but especially these long parts, you put it down and think, things just don't seem to work out. Hey, Sir Steve, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good time, man. I'm having a pretty good time. Let's try and go with coupling stack separators. Let's go for the small one here, and then we just kind of put that on like so. I should have made this on a dummy piece because now I need to full on make like a new piece. I can't. So normally I would like alt click and make a complete copy of all this, but I can't because the root part is the part that we've done it off of, and for some reason you cannot alt click that. What are we doing? We are attempting to fly up as high as we can go. Well, no, fly up to about 5 kilometers actually, and throw these structures off the back of an airplane. These will float down and make a sort of a skydiving course for you to try and go through. And I think that'll be a good idea. I think that's a great idea. I came up with it. I'll show you why I came up with it. It's still going to be there, so save it. Let's just launch this. Whatever, doesn't matter. Some of you who are in the Discord would know that Wise set me a challenge to jump into a rover. Now, because I'm me, I thought that wasn't hard enough. I was like, whatever, we'll try and do something different. Make steakhouse the root part, yeah. Well, unfortunately, everything is there, but we'll do that. Yeah, Wise challenged me to launch into a rover. Hopefully, what I've got up here isn't going to do it. And he was on about, like, low rovers on the floor. That should be pretty good now. But I was like, no, that's rubbish. We can do better than this. So I made this little thing here. And let me level out here and come across to here. I spent literally 2 hours doing the replicas of what I'm just about to do here. So I open this out. I hover over EVA, I press stage, and I hit EVA, and we turn sideways. Out goes a rover, and here comes my brave scientist. Try and get ourselves the lock. Give me a lock. Okay, and then we go to chase mode. Okay, here we go. Let's deploy the chute. Keep an eye over there. Whilst we're here, we pop this up. Alright, and here goes, right? And the whole idea was now to try and get onto this rover. Now, let me tell you, there are many ways of this going down. None of them involve me getting actually inside that rover. There are ladders on the side, which I have attempted to repeatedly get hold of. I can smash myself onto the rover. I can do all sorts of great things. None of which are actually getting into the rover. I mean, I could have spent more hours tweaking stuff. But it's quite hard. But whilst I was at this, I was like, well, I can hit the thing as much as I want. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want to do. So let's change the challenge to take advantage of the thing that I can do, hitting stuff. And that's where the whole skydiving course was born. Like, that's pretty good. If I could just do that when we're... Yeah. The problem is, whenever I'm sort of gaining on it, I'm gaining very fast. That's the problem. It's hard to get your relative speed down to 0 with it. Something like this. Come on. Come on. Let's circle out a little bit more. I spent a long time trying to... Anyway, let's not do this anymore. Can we repack? Ooh. So I did notice a bug whilst doing this. So let's try and recreate it if I can. I'm going to try hard. I make no promises, but if I can hit this well enough to ragdoll my Kerbal, I've got something to show you guys. This is going to take a little while. Something like that. I'm mainly working... Okay, ragdoll. Okay, watch this. As we do that, I can repack my chute. That's a bug. That's very much a bug. I shouldn't be able to do that. But it did give me lots and lots of efforts to re-go. What I'm going to do now is go to surface, and we just kind of try and stall ourselves, and then we drop down. We're dropping down very fast, which is good. I like that. I want to go down. Just give enough parachutes for rings. Okay. Tried to make a sky crane, but I used the orbital cheat because I can't build rockets. Sky cranes are very hard. Like, very, very hard. It's a lot easier if you have something like Kerbal operating system on the go, something that enables you to script stuff. This is taking far too long now. I don't know about you guys, but I think so. Surface, not target. That's what was wrong there. Water, space, ground, Juna. Well, are these the ingredients for life? Water, space, ground, Juna. It's going to take a little while to get down to the floor. Let's just put this guy down and go back to the space plane hangar. Oh, it's going to take a while. Let's turn target off and go surface. Let's try and fly actually to the space plane hangar. Why not? Well, many reasons why not. But let's turn the target off here so it doesn't keep trying to pull my camera angle off of me. Great. Yeah, sky cranes are really difficult. The hardest bit is trying to find a setting where you can hover, because obviously the whole time you're losing fuel from your craft. So you start off in a nice hover, but then the bit you've set your throttle to suddenly becomes more and more strong relative to the mass, right? So your sky crane just starts slowly lifting away. So what you really need is to have it descending quite quick, well, not quite quickly, quite slowly, and then have it so that the fuel burn actually ends up stabilizing your flight just above ground. But you know, that's That's the way. Another 3 has to go. Disappointed. How about a pod dropping a rover? I landed one on the moon that way. I used size thrusters instead of the one on the bottom. I almost always give my rovers their own little propulsion system. Literally just the tiny stuff on the side. Let's go back to the Space Center. Land a Kerbal on Juno from low Juno orbit without any craft. Yeah, I fully believe it to be possible. I fully believe it to be possible. We could probably have a go at that. But as I was saying about landing rovers, you want like these ones. You see the Twitch engines there? They're kind of pretty good. If needs must, you can use the thuds though, because they can point downwards along your vector of mass. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we were doing rings. I was trying to show what I was doing there, but there we go. All right, let's put a new piece on. Let's do what Zed recommends because it was actual genius. So we're gonna go with that. Put that there and zoom in a little bit. Hey, just zoom in a lot more. Oh, we could have the whole craft break itself apart. No, that's a terrible plan. We want it to be able to deliver well. Let's reroute this to that. Great, that's what I wanted. And I want to select a bit in here. Cool, and then we'll do a couple more. The hard bit is going to be separating all these stages out. Let's just do a test of 4. I'm not sure how we're going to get this into a craft. Anyone got an idea of how to attach this to a plane? Do you think this will even fly? No, I don't. I don't. What I should have done is maybe attach these. Alright, I've got a new plan. What we're going to do now is remove. We're going to set that to the root part. We're going to take this away and this away. No, and then we're going to come across. It looks like I've set the decoupler as the root. That would be pretty bad. I'm almost sure someone will make a Pugba-like thing in KSP and DNP with chutes on an island, perhaps over the north one of the runways. Use IVA in some sort of IVA weapon mod. Is that weapon mod? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Okay, I'm going to save this. And we're just going to open our friendly big launch plane. It's got to be around somewhere, right? Let's try the Ares 4. I think that's probably going to be the most efficient one for this. Is there ground clearance? Here's the question. Is there ground clearance? I want to put one of these here on the underside. I've got a feeling we're going to end up having to make an entirely new plane. Whilst we're doing this, I want to see where the centre of mass is, because obviously we need to attach things at the centre of mass, else the plane will be all unbalanced. Let's put that in the middle here. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, we need a custom plane. That is also the worst way to try and attach stuff to the underside of a craft. We can just turn the craft over. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Open. Don't save. Now, I've got to be very conscious here because quite often I hit load instead of merge. So there we go. I am your oxygen. Welcome, Captain Subs. Welcome. You could use a curiosity style thing. I just finished. You go down slow, drop the rover, and the mass will reduce. The sky crown will fall away. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. There is a first-person BD Armory expansion. Wow. Also, yeah. Hey, Captain Subs. Lovely to see you, buddy. Lovely to see you. I want to put this way up, and I really thought that was going to enable me to attach that. The root part should be able to go. Did I not save rings properly? Doesn't look like it did. Let's have a look at trying to do it a different way. Don't save. Did you know that you can remove the chat from the video because they have added the option for people to read the chat when the stream is over? Yeah, I mean that. I hear that's a thing. I just grabbed the wrong box. I hear that's a thing. Let's put you down there so we can be seen. What else am I gonna do? You know, Jeep is not a thing. This is. You know, I was saying about the thing I've got to watch out to make sure I don't do. I did it. Alright, well, let's try and do this another way then. Should we try and build the plane around this? Just maybe off the back? Maybe off the back. I really don't know how this is going to fly. We're going to try it, though. Let's separate these out. That one first. No, that's the problem. It's not going to be that one first, because we want it to drop in the other order. We want to drop the back one first, right? So we go... Oh man, this order is like totally messed up. So the one at the back, That one right there goes first. If we can find out which parachutes those are, that would also be helpful. Look at that. Great. Then we want the next one, which is this one. Okay, that's cool. Did I get that right? I did not get that right. Pull that down. This is not the best staging system. We'll have to try and figure out something better one day. But other than just copy and pasting all the time. There's got to be a better way of arranging stuff. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And then these come down. Alright, so that's the dropping system completely sorted. On mobiles, YouTube chat covers half the screen with non-transparent chat boxes. Oh, wow. Helium balloons would be a good shout. I don't have the mod installed at the moment, no. I'm going to make this out of normal oxy tanks. Because I want to eventually be able to strap this to stuff to go to different planets. Because, you know, that's a good shout, right? Can we make something... I mean, obviously we can make something. But can we make something that actually makes sense? I'm trying to think about what we're going to need to even begin to make sense of what we've got here. Let's... I mean, I'm super tempted just to put that on there. You know those studs I was just talking about? Let's just strap a couple of those... Where are you? My beautiful, beautiful engines. There. Alright, cool. Like this. Let's begin just start balancing stuff up in crazy ways. We also want, like this. This is going to be horrendous, like the worst. Can we get it? You. Can we get you going up at all? And then you? Is that possible? All the way. Oh, nearly. And then maybe the engines as well, and we'd nearly be there. Can I offset those engines? Thanks. Oh, that is a beautiful travesty. I'm not I'm not at all sure that this is how I should be doing stuff. We've got to sort the wing structure out, of course. Oh, I hope the RNGesus can forgive me. I'm doing a sin here. It is pretty horrific, actually. Let's just get that in the right spot. Okay, obviously wings are going to play a part. Let's try and think. What should I send to my first minimus base? Obviously mining equipment. I don't know, your first one, you just want like a serious science setup. And I mean, ideally, you want your science set up on a rover. You want fuel for the rover and a docking port or something like that. Some way of moving the rover around. Let's get some normal delta wings. Let's clip them to the side of this craft on mirror, like so, and try and bring that up. This is going to be terrible. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. If we could just get a little bit higher. How are we going to do that? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down like this. Let's leave a little bit of space and put the we need some winglets as well. I'm saying a lot today. I need to get on top of that. Let's try something like this. Alright, and then we go 2, and we just pull that up some more. Oh, no, it won't actually allow me to do that. There's always a way. There is always a way. Let's use a structural part, just an upright. I'm surprised no one's really commented on. Why don't you just put it in the air using cheats? Nah, that doesn't sound like me. I'd rather take the hard way, the heavy way. Okay, let's try this way, and that. Okay, and then we can turn it out like so. Okay, that actually does exactly the job I was after. Alright, now we just need a bit of vertical stabilisation, and then somehow we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, we're very forwards, aren't we? We can work on that though. Did you not just see me do stuff? How are we going to do that? I'm thinking what we might do is extend some tailpiece off. This is going to be horrific. I seem to be making a lot of horrific stuff right now. Let's go for it. I don't know why not. I mean, no one's given me a reason why not, so let's do it. Let's go this way. I'll take these again, thanks. Okay, let's now just tweak it to make it look like it's kind of right. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, that's kind of right. We'll just bring it in a bit and then start strutting everything up. We'll probably be away. Let's just bring it like this. Oh, we're going to have some flipping issues, but we should be alright. We don't have enough drop-off. I see the problem here. Let's just put it like that, of course. Well, I see no issues with this. Let's put this face up and see what happens if we just launch it. I'm betting on explosions. I don't know about you guys. This is so wrong. Probably would have done well just to launch. Okay, well, anyway, let's ring test. Explosions, you reckon? Explosions. How will the rings come off? The tail gets in the way. I'm gonna find out how bad it is. Go! Oh, wait, my rockets. Where are my rockets? They're too far down. Well, at least that dropping mechanism worked out. Go! Let's try it with some clamps. Revert to the spaceplane hangar. Launch clamps, indeed. Indeed. Let's go structural down here somewhere. We've got them. Also, check mine staging. I meant to do a bunch of struts on the back of this to hold the wing in place. Let's quickly do that as well, whilst we've got the most awkward view possible of that. We actually want to do this twice. Thanks. Like that. Can I get like all the way down here and come back to here? Is that fine? I mean, it's not really fine, but it's good enough. You there. You there. Save and launch. Struck the rings to each other. No, I think we're alright. More engines? We could probably do more engines. If all else fails, we'll just strap a bunch of solid boosters to it, right? Yeah, alright, maybe those struts are important. Let's go. 2, 1, go. Oh, somewhere along the line, my default throttle has been set to minimum. I mean, 1 escaped, 2 escaped, 3 escaped, alright. More engines. Many, many more engines. Spaceplane hangar. Let's, yeah, strut these rings to each other. Is that going to lose all these ones when the staging happens? That is a question. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we need to start again. What do you guys think? Is this a terrible plan? Do we just want to launch a rocket down the middle? I'm just going to launch a rocket down the middle. It took me a second or two to decide, but there we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's go with... What piece can we go with here? Kerbal, is that going to have the oomph that we want? It is. I'm not sure if it's going to have the clearance we want, but we'll try. Is this really not going to attach? Just like, no. There, yeah, there. It's going to be too big, isn't it? It's going to be far, far, far too big. Let's put this over this way. Hey, it kind of works. Kind of. Default throttle should be 100% in stock. Okay, well, so, yeah, something's gone wrong for me. Something's gone wrong for me. Is that where I want it? No, I did hold down Alt. Let's try and get this snapped into place. Okay, cool. If we could get that over that way somewhat, that's nowhere near enough. Yes, the Kerbal way struts and SRBs. All right, let's do the SRBs. Sounds like a much better plan. You gonna connect? You gonna work for me? I don't think this wants to work for me. Don't think it wants to work for me. So we're gonna brute force another solution. A slightly smaller rocket. If this will connect. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Number 2 for the offset. Let's just bring that over into what appears to be the centre. Does that look good? Obviously, most of the mass is going to be travelling with me, but if we get the mass of that in the centre, of the whole contraption in the centre of the tank, then it should work out alright. That's my plan. It might work. Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't want me to do that if I'm not at the level I was at. I wonder... What's the difference? What's the difference? You literally just let me a second ago. Move the things whilst holding shift. That way you can move them as far as you want. Was that what I was doing? Ah, that's what I was doing different. Must have just done that naturally somehow. Okay, sink it into the ring shape here. Get myself some rockets. Where are they at? Rocket, rocket, rocket. What do we want to use? I mean, obviously the main sail is the way. Let's do that. Of course, did use that piece down there to secure something else. So let's try and get this in the middle-ish. We can always try and place this into a better place afterwards. If we close the gap, we'll see where we are off. 2 and up, if you please. It's the smallest bit of this way. Ooh, ooh. Turn that off. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Alright, let's come up and put a pod on top. And we can probably put a parachutist in there and get ready to go. Mark 3 pod. Literally, don't even care who goes inside. Who have we got here? Merwin, Mocas, and Burlad. Off you go. It's the most important thing I've searched for on Google on KSP. Okay, cool, cool. Don't think that Kerbal idea was a carefully calculated solution. It's true. It's not. I forgot to put the struts on, but that ain't no ting. We can deal with that. Press T. Go! Wait, Z first. Go! Okay, with maximum effort, we can get things out of where we want to be. Oh man, I am having to fight this. Obviously, we need more SAS. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did you... What? This is not the craft I want to be with. Okay, I need to transfer route control at some point. Let's go X. Drop one of these guys out. Drop. Alright, cool. Parachutes deployed. I've just noticed that I didn't really put them at a smart height, the rings. Okay, they're about 3.5 kilometers. Now, which one's the closest? This one. Okay, let's try and get down for that. At least there's a pilot. There is indeed a pilot, actually. Let's make sure everything lines up with the middle, and then change our camera view. We got to get down. We got to get down. 2 kilometers down. This is going to take a little bit of time to make the distance. If I actually go for a 45-degree drop, how are we going to try? Well, there must be a way with the new contract. Well, not contract. The new mission system of testing distances, right? So if we can get the distance down to 0. Down to 0 is probably a bad idea. Trying to get a computer to tell when two things are exactly touching each other leads to troubles. Leads to troubles. So it's just like this. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Going pretty fast, but I think we've got it. I think we've got it. As long as I don't hit the actual ring, it'll all be good. I feel like I'm high. No, I think we're good. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hit it. I hit it. It was the one thing I said not to do. Oh, we found a spaghetti monster, and it's gone. Epilepsy warning for anybody who needs it. Just shout that out quickly. I know what happens when that happens. So I think we can say the theory is sound with that. I mean, like, wow. The capture was the same as the old, with an uglier texture. Oh yeah, no. So there's a lot of texture changes that I kind of don't agree with. The major one is these decouplers. Just why? Just why? What was wrong with my old decoupler? I liked it. Urgh. Alright, well, I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Can we revert to space plane hangar? Maybe sort this out. Spag Kerbal. I like it. I like it. that's punny. Punny. Okay, let's shift the route from this one to this one, because that obviously needs to happen. Let's put as much SAS on the craft as we can, and then think about strutting up. Let's actually do that now. Strut up this craft. You gotta strut it up. Alright, nice, nice. Grab that, grab a little bit more, down to there. I'm not sure if this will do exactly as intended, but it will do good enough. And then once again, we want to go back there. This does mean we're going to have an awkward floppy moment at some point, but it's not like I've not faced a few of those before in my life. So let's go to inline stabilizer, put that down there. Do we care about the crew? I mean, honestly, do I care about the crew? Let's just get everybody out who's not an engineer. Marwin's going for it. Okay, let's also change the suit. Why not? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Down here somewhere, I should be able to find parachute. Parachute's what I'm looking for. Utility. This thing on the top here works for me. The old ones had too inconsistent look for developers. Yeah, I mean, I see what they're saying, but why did they have to make them all so boring? Now, saying the orange tank is not enough for beginners, now we need to explain that the 2.5 big tank was an orange one once. Yeah, I know. What really gets me is, okay, you've taken away the, well, not taken away, you've changed the 2.5 tank, okay, and we've got the orange and black one. That's great. I'm fine with that. And even we've got like these ones here which have got different settings on now, and a lot of things have got stuff. But why not the Kerbal and the 1 mil, the 1 meter, 1 mil, a 1 millimeter tank? Wouldn't that be great? But yeah. What are we doing here? Are we done? Do we think we're done here? I think we might be getting close to done here. What I might have to do is try and transfer this to my I see. Transfer this to my missions window folder and see if we can't get it into a game. Oh look, new tab. Island airfield. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? See if we can't get it into a mission. Who will use the nose cone parachute? Who indeed, Jacob Sips? Who indeed? Compact and monetary powerful. Yeah. Oh, the separator. Yes, I agree. Look, here we are. We're trying it somewhere else. Awesome. Marwin, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that's nice. I think I'd like to see if there's a way of setting up my Kerbal jumping out and the last staging as a action group. That'd be useful. That would be useful. Okay, we actually want to try and get a little bit more height on here. I seem to have failed at that. We're twisting over pretty quick. Okay, in that case I'm going to do this. Oh, it's all over, guys. Oh, that took it away. That's fine. And we're going to EVA and go. Deploy, shoot, go. Look at these things dropping past me. Quick, try and catch them up. This is going to make an interesting slalom. Are they literally only going to open at a kilometre down? Really need to make them wider opening. Or are they just going to hit the floor? Oh, they looked like they were going to hit the floor for a second there. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, go. Remember to try and not actually hit the thing this time if at all possible. Wow, one. Nice. Where's the other ones? You're next. Okay, let's go. I should really, like, number them so we can tell from a distance what order you're supposed to do them in. This is going to be tough. Okay, I got that one. These rings are maybe a little bit too big. There's the next one. Alright, and finally, to complete the set, we go over this way. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Yeah, as I say, we'll have to see if we can, like, transfer this to the mission and see if we can't put people in this. There's got to be a way of spawning it up in, or not up in orbit, up in flight, and get a couple of stages to happen before people bail out, everything breaks. Hey Luna Cop, how's it going? How is it going? We have just created a new game. I'm quite excited about it. It only took me half an hour though. I was kind of expecting it to take me a little bit longer. This is not normally something that happens. Mainly the short ones. Pool. Okay, let's try... Well, I'm actually really impressed with how that went. What I now need to do is try and figure out a way of getting into the missions. I'm just having a lot of fun passing through here at the moment, actually. Let's do it again. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Can I upset this parachute? No. Okay. Can I get my parachute upset? Probably. Oh, no, not like that. Ah, now this is where it's difficult. Trying to just clip your parachute. I don't know if that happened there or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That definitely did. Whee! Is this far enough to kill me? Splish. Oh, nice. Nice. Alright, I am impressed with that. Can I now use my jetpack? Yeah, can I? Can I use my jetpack? No. No, I can't. I would have liked to have tried to use it underwater. Is that is that it? Are they off to a watery death? I think they might be off to a watery death. Bye. Now, will you make it back to land or will your Kerbal drown? No, I'll just hit recover. What I'm actually going to do is go back to Spaceplane Hangar. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can we add more? Of course we can add more. Let's first get rid of this because that's a little unsightly, and come in here and add a bunch more. Where do we want to do this? This is the next question. Oh, and go. I've got a feeling we can move this to any interesting point of the solar system and have a good time. Oh, anywhere with an atmosphere. Okay, that does restrict us somewhat. But not that much, actually. Not that much. Okay, these didn't copy through. That's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. One there to there. One there to there. And then finally... Ah, I've not mirrored them out. Bane of my life in Kerbal is the mirror. Bane of my real life is the mirror. I was saying the 2.5 tanks, tiny, small, and medium, were my favourite ones texture-wise. Okay. Luna's doing good, filled with euphoria because... Ah, little son! Oh, congratulations! Glad you made it through the babyhood? I don't know. Let's go from there to there. Awesome. And then finally there to there. Do we have a name? Is there a name yet? I'm sure it's going to be something foreign that I'm like, what? Let's go struct connector there and there. Okay, well, cool. Try Jewel. There's no surface to hit or to take off from. All right, to Jewel we go. I am down with this. I am down with it. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to set these up as high as possible. 5 kilometers, definitely the best. Honestly, we could probably put a lot more on here. Probably. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Can we just quickly struct connector this down this way? Okay, just to make more of a triangle shape. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel better. All right. Loading screens, loading screens. I've got to sing to just fill the loading screen up. Alright, let's use the cheat screen. No? I'm not allowed it from there anymore. What about this one? I am not allowed the cheat screen. Why not? What's going on? Give it to me. I appear to be unable to access console. No. It's not. It doesn't think I'm doing an overlay. It does know I'm doing something different. Oh, I wanted to just like ship myself off to Jewel. I didn't want to have to do this legit. Jewel's a long way away. April Fool will be the birth happen. I hope everything. Oh, April will be the birth. Okay, but you know it's a son. Okay, cool. Births. Well, not births. Pregnancies. There's many stages to them. It's crazy. It's crazy. These are all good. Man, why can't I open my console? Does anybody know? Yeah, I'm pressing Alt F12. Pressed both Alts and F12. Maybe both at the same time in F12. No. To prevent making them. We're not in the missions though. We're not in the missions. This is just a sandbox Let's just go for the reload. First off, save. I'll just overwrite my quick save. Are you sure you want to exit to the main menu? Your game will be saved. What type of warning is this? Just be gone with me. Be gone. I'm not sure why that's not working quite as well as it was. Might have to go like digging into the files, see what we got. Okay, give me hacksaw powers now. I would really like them, please. Oh, excuse me. Any moment now. Oh, F12. No, it's not doing it. I don't know why. Alright, let's try a new save. Let's exit out of here. Just, you never know. I might have done something really weird, so let's resume. Not resume. Let's start anew. Just call it second box, of course, because it's the second box. That's not how you do a 2. That's how you do a 2. And go. I'd like to know what's going on. Try the other F keys and Alt if this doesn't work. I'm almost certain it's Alt F12. Like, I've used it before many times, certain. You know. Thanks, I've got it. Let's just load up something. Baby Betty, you feel so proud, and I wouldn't believe. I probably wouldn't, to be fair. What are we gonna load? What are we gonna load? Let's go to the VAB jumping flea. Go. Let's just launch this thing because it's fun, right? It's fun. Hey Baruki, you are in time to see the culmination of what we've been doing here. It might take a couple of steps because my last save for some reason wouldn't let me get into the console, and I'm about to find out whether it is a save or a game problem right now. It could very well be a keyboard problem. Yeah, I think it might be a keyboard problem. I don't know. Just randomly pressing. Oh, stop recording to use this feature. I shouldn't be recording, but oh, I just like properly crashed to desktop. That's not even a little bit of a crash to desktop. Oh well, that was actually kind of something I was going to do at some point, but wasn't the thing I wanted to do straight away. No. Can I get to my game files before the game loads? That'd be pretty good. I'd like to be able to like shuffle the ships around. Well, my apologies for that. It does seem to happen quite often. It's because I've got DMP in the folder, isn't it? Guarantee. I bet it is because I've got DMP in the folder. It's the dev version, so I could see it properly locking out stuff. Let's just drop you over there. And then, I'm sorry guys, we're going to have to crash the game again. I'm pretty good at that though. How did I do it? I pressed Alt and a few F keys in sequence. And that was fun. That was fun. Okay, loading screen's back. That's cool. I like the loading screens. Right, so for those of you that have joined in and joined in late and are wondering what we are doing, we are flying up a bunch of parachuting rings. We then jump from the aircraft with our Kerbal and attempt to parachute through the rings. I think that's a good idea. Always fun playing Elite Dangerous Horizons. I kind of disagree. Elite Dangerous in almost all its formats. Which ones? Oh, it would have been F8, F7, F6, and F12 again. Something like that. I wish I could remember exactly which ones. But I went from F12 down to F6. I didn't quite hit F5 because and hit F12 again. So yeah, that's what happens there. Pressed before message completed. Okay. Yeah, no, like Elite Dangerous, in almost every form that I've played it, has been fun to begin with. I always do right out. Yeah, I normally do Alt F12 on the right as well. So we'll just have to see. I've taken. No, that's not what I'm looking for. You over there. I've taken DMP out. We're just stock now. So let's see if it works. I was hoping that we could get DMP working today. It would have been good to start playing games again with you guys, but Function F12. No, not oh, F12. No, it really has just locked us out. Okay, well, I don't want to fly a mission. Normal, perhaps. Yeah, I tried that as well. Unless I'm going to try and crash the game again. which I could try. Oh, it's a shame because I could have just done infinite fuel and just gone for a flight, but I can't even do that now. Is vessel mover a thing? Well, let's just take a flight. Let's show people what we were doing here. Let's go full throttle and go up again. You can see here we've got a total of 6 rings on the go at the moment. That's pretty good. Hyperedit would actually work a lot better. Yeah. Vessel mover also works quite well on a single planet, as long as you don't want to go anywhere. Hey Mohammed, man, how are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're having a good time out there, buddy. It has been some time. We're flying ring ships. Well, more importantly, we're flying a vessel with a bunch of rings attached. Hopefully we'll be able to set up a good system here this time. Maybe they are actually all too close together. And EVA. I want to have a look at my backpack, please. Altitude high. Deploy chute. Go! Okay, that was a bit more graceful this time. This is the closest one by the looks of it. Oh, I'll tell you something I've forgotten to do. There we go. Okay, cool. And we're going to go for this one. Actually, using the nav ball is pretty easy for it to work here. Oh, I'm going fast. Oh, I'm going too far. Oh, through the ring anyway. Lovely. And let's see if we can just... Oh, missed it. I missed it, but I'm going to try again. I want to go back this way. Hey, this is fun. This is actually really fun, guys. If I will make the craft file accessible afterwards, maybe put it on the Kerbal X or something. On Kerbal X, not the Kerbal X. What's wrong with me? And try and get the link out to you guys, because man, this is pretty awesome. Orbital chase. Okay, cool. Let's give it a go. Should be with that guy. Nice, nice. I kind of want to not have a target, I think. Okay, that's better. Alright, next probe that we're going for is that one over there. We see it. I'm going to try and go for it. Should be relatively easy. We can get around. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful. That's the next one, so we're going to try and go for that. Can we pull up a little bit? It's going to be a little bit tough, but we should be able to get there. Should be able to get there. Let's do this. Is this a mod? No, this is Kerbal Space Program 1.4. I also have the Making History expansion, but I believe nothing that I've done other than the uniform here is actually a part of that. Everything else should be stock. Because, you know, I like doing things that you guys can do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can we get going? I appear to have this. I appear to have this. We need to get a bit more of a slalom feature on the go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. Hey, number 3, you're back. Let's try and go through this one. Oh, it's fast. I'm good, though. I'm good. This is stock. Indeed. This is stock. Any one of you can give it a go. I've lost my target. I've lost my target. Is it one of those? No, it's that one there. I'll try and turn around and look at it. Okay, that's better. That's better. Trying to come up from the underside is a difficult one, but we should be alright. Should be okay. And through. Awesome. Awesome. So how do I get to the console now? Is there a different button? Is something changed. Let's have a look. None of these appear to be different. Double click mouse look, no, that's all good. These are all good. Difficulty options, these are all fine. Advanced, they're like a... No, I do like the G-force limits on though. If we could have that, please. Require signal for control, not so bothered about that. Extra ground stations. No, everything appears to be fine. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. I'm really not sure. I really like the new re-entry modules. Okay, cool. Twitchi, did you try Hearts of Iron 4? No, I have not. No, I have not. Okay, flying backwards. I feel like I can get through this ring again. Whoosh! Did I do it? Did I do it? Or did I get underneath it? I think I might have gotten under it. That was pretty good, though. Alright, once again, let's just take my parachute out. Oh, didn't take it out this time. That's a winner. That's a winner. Do G-limits work on EVA? It's hard because there's only so much speed I can get. So trying to pull a G is pretty hard. Oh, if I was going to do... Well, I mean, if I was going to, maybe. It depends how graphically intense the game is. It's a bit hard for me to play stuff that has lots of changing things on screen because of my the bitrate of my internets. To be honest, you could probably see it somewhere around here. If I... Oh, I mean, I definitely topped out. Idea for mission builder. Top secret mission. You can't launch off main pad and can't use glowy giant engines. What do you count as glowy giant engines? I shouldn't have a target. It always upsets my camera. Where are you? Gotta double click on the actual person nowadays. Used to just be that you would double click anywhere on screen and you could lose your mission, lose your target, which was both a good and a bad thing. Okay, am I gonna make it over there? Should we try it? Try it. Let's do it. Why? Try it live. I'm not sure what's going on. Idea for mission build, yeah. Everything above Kerbal side. Oh, right, okay. Just use tiny stuff. Are Junos acceptable? The tiny jet engines? Or would it have to all be... like the ant engine and stuff like that? Oh, Mohammed, I appreciate the thoughts, man. I appreciate the thoughts. Saying if he had the money, he would sponsor. Whoop. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Look at that. Easy every time. It's not easy every time. If you guys are not aware of how hard it is to actually get inside this this control tower, I put a video out a little while ago, like last week, something like that, about the efforts of doing so. Okay, should we set something up? Juno is okay, or is it just my internet? Please let me post this. Work your bloody computer work, I say. Yeah, you're there. You're there. Alright, so let's go try and implement the mission that we've just been given the idea for. Tiny missions to launch from the airship. Let's go to the main. Okay, so mission builder. We go spawn vessel and we filter parts by available parts and we go, hi, can I list all the available parts? I'd like to pull this out more if I can. Okay, and then can this go up? Yeah, it can. Okay, available parts. We'll have one of those. We'll have like this. Let's just go through. We don't want anything that Kerbal can fit inside of, right? That's bad. That's a bad. I'm not sure about this one. Let's go. I did see the video. It was hilarious. Much fun. Oh, thanks, Luna. Thanks. I try. I have a question. How do you convert birthday money to Patreon stuff? To be honest, Patreon, if you're only doing birthday money, is a bit of a recursive thing. It will do it again and again and again. But I do have a PayPal link down below in the description, down below my face. I know you don't see my face, but down below there is a PayPal link, and that's probably the best way to do it. If you have an email address, you should be able to do it. There are many helps on how to be able to do this stuff online. I want all the RCS. I don't want the ore tanks. These are pretty large, so we don't want these. Xenon gas, why not? If you can do it with xenon, I salute you. None of this stuff. Of course, fuel lines. Of course, fuel lines. Tiny RCS tank. Which one is it? It's this one, isn't it? Right. And I don't think there's anything else there we want. Maybe this. Well, we got these. We got these. That's fine. Engines. This one. This one. That's a Twitch and a Spark, tiny engines. These are even smaller, so we'll go with those. Separatrons are obviously a thing, and the verniers, why not? Verniers. The commands, we want the thruster blocks and the tiny SAS. That seems good to me. Struts, yep. Struts, yep. Tiny I-beam, I like that. The cubic octagonal, of course. Hardpoint? Maybe not. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this at all. This structural panel, I'm not sure what size it comes in at, if I'm to be honest. I don't know the size that they came in at, but let's... No, I'm not going to include them. No, it's not going to be a thing. Maybe something that is a thing is these decouplers, these stack separators. I don't know about the radial decoupler. I'm not sure. Ion engine, is that inside the engine selection? Ion engine. It's a must. I'm down. Where's the Juno? The Juno was one that we said had to be a thing. There we go, Juno. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Did I put in the tiny liquid fuel tank? That's the next one. It's pretty hard to spot in amongst all this lot, but I know it is here somewhere. I don't want any of these. No, including that. I don't want that. It's here somewhere. I know it is. I don't want to go through individual tanks. This is bad. Gotta have the tiny part though. But I've already clicked on it. That would be the worst. That one. There we go. Mark 0. That's what we want. Alright, payloads. We're going to have that service module. I don't know. It's pretty big. Let's have the tiniest fairing. I even think this service bay might be a little big. Sort by size. I don't know if I can. Sort by size. Alright, fine. Let's try and figure... Alright, we'll go with that one as well. Sort by size. Wow. That. They're a little big. But we want some wings, right? Where's the canards? We've got the small circular intake. Advanced nose cones are not quite what I'm after. Winglets, yes. Something with a little bit of control, maybe. And the canard as well. It might be a little bit bigger than what we were aiming for, but I kind of like it. That, and that. I think that's probably the size limits we want to go up to. Let's give them those ones. No, too big. Thermal control. I have no idea why you would want thermal control, but let's give it to them anyway. Definitely that, and that, and maybe. Oh no, we got batteries. That's fine. Communicatron. I don't know why. You might want it though. Anything to do with science, you could just have it. Whatever you need to do. No, not that one. Yeah, okay, that looks good. I'm even a little unsure about this atmospheric fluid spectroverometer. And utility, let's have a look. We want that, and we want that, and we want that. Of course we want a light. Maybe a drill? I don't know, I kind of feel like the drill's a little over the top. But that should do us there, right? Is that all the parts? I think we have selected our entire panel of parts. Now the question is, what are we going to get these guys to do? That is the question. What are we going to get these guys to do? The Mark II landing leg is too big. Another 3 saw my Surviving Mars vid. It was fun. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm quite partial to it. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing Surviving Mars. Like, a lot of fun. I know, like, you know, all the fancy big YouTubers got it like a month ago, and I'm kind of like stuck here playing on the scrub tier. But, you know, that's what it is. That's what happens when you only just scrape through for qualification for YouTube's partnership program. So that's a thing. At least I get to laugh at all the plebs who don't get to qualify. Is that right? Is that what I'm supposed to do? No lights, stealthy. Okay, we'll go back and do the no lights. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Is there anything we must require of them? That's really a question. Anything we must require of them? That's good. Thanks. I mean, anything that must be there. I suppose it's like go in, take a pressure sample of the bottom of the ocean somewhere. I don't know what. Oh, that was a good noise. Here, let me do that in the microphone. No, sorry. So we've done that. We're going to have a thing that we need to do, right? We want to get to test accuracy. I don't know what's that. Accuracy 0 in case of what? Greater than percentage? No. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Oh yes, there's a thing. Do you plan to make a series of Surviving Mars? Yes, I do. Very much, I do. I'm actually already quite a way through the initial mission, if you will, like the nice, safe, easy mission. Hey, that's your job, making weird noises. It is another 3. You do make a lot of weird noises. But yeah, I'm already 6 episodes in, so maybe deorbit enemy craft. Ooh, yeah, jump onto the. Okay, yeah, cool. I like where you're going, Carol. Carl, whatever. I love where you're going with it. Let's then. What we need to do is spawn enemy craft. Anybody got any idea of what the enemy craft would look like? There's a spawnable section in here. Spawn vessel. So this is player vessel. Player. And this down here is bad guy! Exclamation marks. Wow. Create a build. Please select a craft. I need to build one. Okay, take me to the space hangar. I am envisioning a satellite, a spy satellite. Do we want to go and deorbit the spy satellite? Super stealthy secret mission. Using stealth. Sorry, I had to laugh at that. Oh man, my keyboard's in American mode for some reason. And the only difference between American mode and British mode is the fact that our @ key and our quote, speech mark, whatever you want to call that, are the other way around. Okay, so using stealth parts, go and deorbit enemy spy satellite. Okay, there we go. No mods. Twitchi and stream. No mission as of yet. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Mission as named new mission. Cancel. This is a stealth sat. No. Yeah, stealth sat takedown. We'll come up with something better one day. Maybe it'll be like Operation Starving Swallow. Maybe. I don't know. Restart the PC when this happens. Okay, how to condition it. Do what Beardy and collaborative warfare. Dude, there's so much happened in collaborative warfare. Which bit of the various things? Oh, what the go and eat a satellite with a cargo hold. That's the one. Yeah, yoink it. Yeah, that's Operation Sneaky. So this is an enemy satellite base, okay? So we're going to start with this one. Of course this one. Why would it not be this one? And this is doing some crazy spy stuff, right? So let's try and make it look like a crazy spy satellite. Obviously it needs one of these on it. Can I not attach it to the side? That makes me a little bit sad, actually. A little bit sad. We can fix this, obviously, with the cubic octagonal. Like that. I think that works. I think that works. It's a shame that I won't be able to actually keep it pointed at Kerbin. I don't know of any way of making sure that this points at Kerbin. I can't think of any vector that stays in the same direction and makes sure that points. Okay, so that's done. We then need to put some pretty big... what are they called? I seem to be broken at the moment. I'm sorry, guys. My language, it's broken. We need some solar panels. They are solar panels. Yay. Turns out I can only deal with an hour streaming today. Crazy. I'm not sure why. Not sure why. We're going to pop this on the underside here. Is there anything else that this needs? Obviously, it needs a satellite dish to send the information back. That's a must, right? That is a must. This one, communication. Just one of these. It'll kind of do, right? If we can turn it that way, and then actually... that's not how I want it to unfurl. I wanted it to... Yeah, maybe like that. That looks better. Extend that antenna. Maybe one on either side. Something like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that. I like that. Let's extend these out. Yeah, that's just enough to push it up into orbit. Polar. I think we're going to start with an equatorial 500-kilometer orbit. We'll see if people can deal with that. What do we call this? This we're calling the Spiatron 6 million. No, that's 600,000. 6 million there. Cyatron. Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? Save it and exit. Okay, so that's the Cyatron 6000. We're not launching Earth launch site. We're going for in orbit around Kerbin, semi-major axis. Well, I mean, I don't want to do that. I like writing my numbers down here. 1,500. No, I'm just going to put a 0 in there and get rid of this one, and do the same this side. Get rid of that and put a 0 in there. Nice. Yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough. Auto-populate crew, no need for that. Create... Okay, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. I like that. Spawn the vessel, description, that's fine. I'll get round to putting descriptions in stuff at some point. Okay, so start node. We want to do a distance test, right? There is somewhere a distance to craft. Location, test distance, okay? We go from that to that. From unnamed player vessel to... Oh, I've not named anything here. Let's get on with this. This is bad sat. Cool, that should help us figure out... see, that was the wrong way. Bad sat is not player created. Why does it think that bad sat is player... Yeah, it's creator built. Bugs everywhere. So that's player, and that's bad sat. Okay, less than 0 is bad, less than 100, so that we know that we are pushing. Okay, cool. Is that a South Korean spy satellite? You got it, man. You got it. Watched the anime Girls Under Panzer on the weekend and yesterday, and the only thing German about it is 3/4 of the day. It sounds about right. Sounds about right, to be fair. Almost any anime with girls in the title, not really watching it for the deep and complex storyline. Though it may be there, but that's not why you're watching, let's be honest. And now we want to go for vessel destruction. It's there somewhere. Failing active stage. Explode. I don't want to explode vessel. I want to detect destroyed stuff. Test accuracy time. Is there a way of doing this? Spawn, resource, science, resource, recover, location. No, that's not what we want. Currency and score. Change fund, change score, modify score, recover fund. There was somewhere, I'm sure, vessel destroyed, also known as RIP. Okay, so this here, get that there. Vessel, any vessel, no, bad sat. Okay, stop telling me it's player created. It's not player created. It's really not. Tell me it's not. Tell me I'm not crazy. Let's save that. Just make sure. Just make sure. Player created. Please select craft. Cyatron 6000. Let's save it again just to make sure. In orbit Kerbin. All right, that should help. Maybe. Bad sat. There we go. Look, there it is. Why has it not got stuff deployed? I said to deploy the stuff, right? You guys saw that. I'm gonna say that we're all good. And now we want to make sure that we recover the vessel, right? There is somewhere a vessel recovered. Kerbal recovery? Not quite what I'm after. I mean, that's close, but fly through, go to landed vessel. That's the one we're after. Okay, we're going for celestial body. Obviously, the sun. No, the moon. No, Kerbin's what I want. Vessel needs to be unnamed vessel. You can call it whatever you want, guys. This is objective end node. It's not a catch-all node. Sorry. Let's go from here down here. We do have some catch-all nodes to grab though. So we want to go. I just saw it. Where was it? No, landed. Vessel destroyed. Let's make this is a catch-all. Destroyed, unnamed vessel, end node. Bam, failure. How dare you, T? I was only watching it for the Panzer. I'm sure. Allow grabber. It's a bit big. It's a bit big. Can we tidy this up? Maximize, fit in view, arrange nodes. Bam. What's this? Got there. I don't like the way it's arranged, but I think we can do a thing here. Let's make sure that it's a doable one. So I guess I need to set up a system somewhere for giving you guys access to the different missions that I create, and of course ways for you guys to make missions for me. We're not going to have any way of launching a Kerbal here. So what we need to do, exactly, Carl, we don't want to give them a way to grab. They need to figure out a way to grab. And what I'm going to do is spawn a Kerbal. Spawn Kerbal. Crew assigned, crew count, Kerbal boarded, EVA. No, none of these are actually what I want. Do we not have a spawnables? There we go. Spawn Kerbal. I'm just going to put that there. Actually, we're going to connect that to the start. Okay, we want to any crew. We want to have him right in here. Can I please zoom? Can we zoom? I really need. It looks like it's good, but I'm not entirely certain. No, it's not stranded. Location landed on. I really got a closer zoom before. Now that's time. There we go. I wonder why I wouldn't zoom that time. So we're going to have them come out of the space plane hangar, so we want the Kerbal to be like right here, right? Somewhere ready to walk into the new craft that they're about to do. Okay, cool. That's good. Can we no, we can't give a name. Okay, that's a bad. Okay, so that should be better, right? Save it. Launch it. We need to put up all of the I love all of the straight edges on the man. Panzerkampfwagen Tiger Ast E. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. So now I need to like splash up some stuff to say, hey guys, you need to make a craft for a Kerbal that is outside to fly to orbit and get stuff, right? Yeah, we all understand the stuff that happened there. Let's go in here. Is that really what I want? I don't think it is. Let's go new again. Don't save. Just going to throw a small craft together that I think can make it at least to orbit. I wouldn't hold your breath though. Would not hold your breath. Does that look central on the whole thing? That does actually look pretty central. Excuse me. Now, how are we going to take off the donut externals with a little bit of RCS fuel in the middle? I mean, that looks pretty actually dope. I think we've got a thing going down here. Dope. When do I ever use the term dope? Like that. Do we want to take a copy of it or just throw another external tank on the bottom? Okay, that's looking pretty good already. I'm not sure, like, what the Delta V on set of craft would be. Can we not get that pointed straight down? No, those. Okay, this is going to be awkward. most things that I attempt to do are, to be fair. Let's just attach that to that then, and kind of, yeah, pull it out a little bit. I'm not sure what our Delta V comparison is going to be. No chutes, recover only Kerbal, no traces. I mean, to be fair, that is what. Oh, no chutes. I have put some chutes in. I have like there. I kind of just want to test it. I want to see how far we can get with this. If I had Kerbal Engineer, I'd have a little bit more of an idea of what I'm doing. But as it is, we've got tiny, tiny, tiny stuff, and I don't know whether it's enough or not. What we are going to do... Oh, man, this gets painful at this point. I'm not sure if I want to do it. We're going to get the couplers, pop it on like that, and then pop this in like this, and then take a copy and put another one down. Maybe like that. And then this comes down to the bottom. I don't know why I've got an RCS fuel tank in there if I've got no RCS fuel. I might even take that away. Shall we just do that? Oh, I've attached the engine to them. Crazy, but we can live with it. So like that? Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. Much, much better. Just got to attach this here now. To and out. I just want to know whether this is even possible. Shift, of course, to just carry on moving. Down. Something like that. Sport is entirely practiced by girls or women is considered as feminine. The anime series follows the girls. I think I've actually seen it. Now you describe it like that. Yeah, I think at least the first one. Let's start mission and see what happens. No chutes, recover only Kerbal. No traces. I mean, that is the ideal one, right? It's a stealth mission as well. Oh, I've got... 1.7, here we go. That is not what I want. Return... Oh, I can't revert. Return to mission builder and test. You, Mr. Kerbal, you're in the wrong place. I mean, I put him in the wrong place, but that's still rude of him. Let's get a good zoom in here. Maybe a little bit too much there. So much so that the map is a little jittery. So we need a dialogue box inside the start condition to be like... Jim Wynn-Kerbin is waiting for you at the launch pad. Something like that, right? I don't know if Jim Wynn's the name, but... I dislike the fact that I'm not allowed to just select a crew member here. Like, write down any name. It says any crew, but I really want to send a named bit of crew. Dialogue box, where are you? I know you're a thing that happens. Vessels... Utility, here we go. Dialogue message. Have one of our experts. Alright, yeah. Oh, I can't put it down on the bottom. Ah, what? So if I select that and go delete, look at this, I'm learning. We can then go out. Let's just put that there. You up to that, and then you down to there. Sweet. Nah, I really do want this dialogue message on load. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be like what part of this. Maybe a launch site hidden deep in the mountains. Well, that's a plan. Actually, we'll try that at some point. Let's just go with this. Let's just go with this and see if we can make it work. Save and continue. Mohammed has to go sleep. That's a big shame, buddy. Big shame. We should still have this one. Load. All right, cool. Get this right. I've got a feeling we're going to need many, many more, but we're gonna see. Definitely going to need like some sort of ladder system for getting up there. No, that would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. There he is. Alright, come on, buddy. I quite like this. Bro Bridge Kerman! Yeah. Man, he is distance away. Let's get up this wall. Can we climb it? We're just going to climb it. You know, the sheer concrete face. Like, yep, your unscalable heights hold no secrets from me. I find them all scalable. Alright, are we nearly there? There we go, that's close enough. I just don't feel like this is going to do very well. I've also realised that we've got no power system on here. I don't know whether the Twitch engines make power or not. Board the command seat. I also don't think this produces SAS. No. Alright, cool. Well, here we go. I want to control from here. 3, 2. That's bad. There we go. 1. Blast off. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Fuel drain priorities are all messed up, as we should have known they would be. And yes, the lack of SAS is definitely a problem. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, Tristan! How you doing, buddy? That is quite the face you've got there on your thing. That's pretty good. We're currently working on a new sort of mission idea, a sort of stealthy mission, if you will. Because, you know, that's a great idea. Why would that not be a great idea? I can't reroute it to that part. Lol, okay. Well, we can, however, now get rid of certain bits. We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. I want to have the ability for SAS before I actually go anywhere. So let's have a look here. SAS, do you have SAS powers? You should have. You should have. SAS stability assist, and what about down here? SAS stability assist and prograde and retrograde hold. That's kind of what we want. This one does more, but it doesn't actually have the SAS spinner in it, the wheel. Yeah, this one only does stability assist as well. Okay, so yeah, definitely this one. That's what we want. Pretty big. It's pretty big, but we'll make do with it somehow. We will make do with it. Pop it down into the main body of the structure here. Get this guy just in the middle because we're going to use the old offset tool to put it back where it belongs. You once more in place, please, please. I don't think it's going to attach. Let's try and get in. Did you get a sat? No, not at the moment. Not whilst testing. I'm sure we'll give the sat the inclined orbit at some point, but right now that is not the case. Is that looking pretty good? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. Click it out, click it down. Everything should work out okay. Let's just make sure my center of thrust is going to be central, even if they are both splayed out. So I'm just going to have to make do with that. Let's save. Change the order of burn. So this wants to be plus 10, the other one wants to be minus 10. Really bad at KSP, it always blows up. I mean, that, to be fair, that's most people's experience of KSP. 0, I actually want this to be down more. Okay, cool, thanks. Save and launch. Start mission, let's see what happens. I'll remind you of Kingsman satellite destruction. I've got to be honest here. Not seen it. There's another launch site in the mountains. Also, carrying use of my adult's right to legally booze my... Oh, you boozing? Are you boozing? How dare you, sir? I'm not boozing. I could do with boozing. It's in a green grassy area and talking about a really hidden one. I mean, there are places I would hide bases. I have found hidden places. There's somewhere just to the north of here that's really well hidden in the mountains. Really well. There's like a valley inside in the middle of all the mountains. It's good fun. It's good fun. Alright, let's try this again. Still no power. Let's turn hibernation on or off in warp. Reaction wheels to SAS. Oh, no, normal. I also want to control from here. Okay, wish me luck, guys. We're gonna try. Not to pop my parachutes too early. Wait, where are my parachutes? Do we have parachutes? I don't remember putting parachutes on here. 2, 1, launch! Maybe if we had some thrust. There we go. That's all good. Okay, if we can just start the fall over sideways pretty quick. How? So drop, like, all the fuel changing like that is really messing me up. I really set that differently. Let's try it again. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Let's just double check that I did the thing that I said I'd do. Plus, I want this one to drain first, this one second, and this one third. Okay. Ah, wait. Enable crossfeed. That's where I went wrong. And then in here, not you, you. Enable crossfeed. There we go. Look at that. Suddenly we've got things draining the way that I'm imagining them to drain. Just gotta hit the right orders. Just gotta read them. The parachute is on the Kerbal. It gives you the ability to make a small rover glider. Yeah, did they actually like implement that? Because I knew you had to like trick it. I know you had to trick it. See, this one's Stefan. Samfen. Three engines might be a smart move, actually. Now that you mention that, it works like landing legs, right? So in that case, we need 4. Okay. Let's just make everything control from here. Press T, and I would like to keep all of these. Actually, I think fine. Okay, let's see what happens here. I've put them behind your chat. It's no good for anybody. 3, 2, 1. Parachute that we keep talking about. Launch. Okay, this is good. This is good. The right one seems to be draining now. Okay, let's see if we can't get some sideways vectoring on the go. I would really, really like to start building some serious speed. Definitely need some more engines. A few more engines would not go amiss. What we need to do is figure out what the ISP of the smaller ones are. See if we can't do something fun with those. Fuel gone. The steerage is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Whoa! Okay, well we knew that was going to work. We knew that was going to happen like that. I don't know how to restabilize it. Do you reckon we can fire one from the middle there? Okay, let's try it. Let's restart. Okay, put more around. Obviously, I mean engines at this point. Do we just want to copy them, or do we want to just grab them on there? If you don't mind, just like that. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go for the full 4. We're gonna burn through fuel pretty quick, but I think we'll be all right. That one local. Thanks. Just get this properly offset. Nice. Okay. Unnamed vessel. I've really got to put some more information on that at some point. I think I ran out of power. Stay in editor. What an idea. Do I have the RTGs? It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe we do need the RTG. What do you guys reckon? How heavy are these? These are actually pretty heavy, if I remember correctly. So let's just do that. I mean, there's no way that that's going to end up being blocked by anything, right? Maybe like that. That looks a little bit better. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Can we add more to this? If I do that, what do we get? That's the bottom one. Alright, cool, yeah. That's right. This is the highest priority. Okay, save and launch. Start mission. Oi? Oi. 3 engines. Went for 4. I think it ran out of power. What was that? What was what? I didn't see nothing, buddy. Did not see nothing. Actually didn't. What was what, man? What was what? It is warm in here. I'm getting quite toasty. I've got a feeling though, if I open the window, the other occupant of the room's not going to be too happy with me. Why did the screen show for a moment my offline car? I don't know. Should have been fine. I felt like it was fine. Everything went fine my end. But then I'm looking at like the the game window. Very rarely looking at the actual OBS window. I do like to know what's going on over there, but very rarely actually like stalking it. Do you have that key binded? I don't. It's just in the background. So OBS works in layers, and the furthest back one is my troubleshooting card, just in case everything's gone completely wrong. You know, that makes sense, right? Starting to think some sort of stabilization system actually needs to be a thing. The moment I throw off... come on! Do these not have any gimbal? They have got gimbal. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. We need fins. May I ask who the other person in the room? I mean, like, yeah, you guessed it immediately. Can we get one of these on? Yeah, let's get one of those on. Do this, load, get right in there. I mean, this is essentially the last thing I want to drop, right? So can we pull that off here? Oh, it's on for the thinky time of stream, where I'm like, can we do this? Can we do that? Okay, that's looking pretty good. I bet I've reset all the fuel priorities though. Let's have a look. 24, 14, 4, 0, 7. Okay, that's pretty good. -3, yeah. Can I invert gimbal? I don't think I can. Another 3 says hi. No, you're just waving. Okay, looks like you just get a wave. There you go. Save launch. Start the mission, maybe? Hopefully. Can you do one special stream where she does the Mun Minmus Juna mission? No. Probably not. Probably not. She's not so up for throwing herself in the public eye like that. I would be like, yeah, I'll give it a go. But yeah, getting a weird compressed smile. Okay, let's try this. Closer. Board. I feel like there is a mission here. You know, I feel like this is a great idea for a mission. I'm just not very good at executing it. Go. Obviously, the thing I'm actually worried about is everything changing when I drop. How was the leg? Swollen. She's doing all right, but a lot of swelling. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes on. It's just waiting for that swelling to go down now. Stiff, not a lot of movement, but you know, she absolutely smashed up her ankle joint. Okay, let's see if we can't go sideways. I should have carried on going straight up. I kind of have a feeling that I'm not going to make it. I just got this feeling. It's a good go, but wasn't good enough. And that's the closest we got to orbit. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's an entire 24 kilometers up. I mean, that's a thing right there. Would it be a dingle-dangle move if I quickly made the same mission uploading it? Yeah, a little bit, but, you know, that's fine. According to my calculations, you wouldn't be able to finish the mission if you had a Saturn V rocket. Oh, no, I reckon if I had a Saturn V, I could do it. Almost certain. What I'm wondering about now is whether I can throw things off in other directions and start widening out my craft. Well, parachutes away. Let's see what this thing looks like. Never deployed a parachute from a single seat like this. Let's speed it up. Do I have the ability to say what height? I don't. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. We will accept this. I mean, I've fired the parachute, so it's going to pop at some point, right? We're at 9 kilometers right now. The highest it can possibly pop is 5 kilometers, and the shortest is... Get the small SRBs. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. I want the Separatrons. Yes. Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could definitely do that. You couldn't? Kerbals are smaller than tanks? What do you mean Kerbals are smaller than tanks? I'm not sure what that's in reference to. 50 meters is the minimum. Yeah, it should be a kilometer that it's set to. Because that's the default, right? That is the default. Look at that. We're like faster than that thing over there. That's just left floating. We must have just left it behind. Unless it's falling at the same rate as me. That could also be a thing. Well, I really... Look, the parachute is gone. How do I abandon C? Mission success. That's not mission success. How dare you? Oh, wait. Back to the mission builder. Back to the mission. That success. Mission end. Fail. There we go. Right. Anyway. Yeah, as people say, the SRBs, the tiny SRBs. Let's just remove all those and reset. Oh, you couldn't do the mission with Saturn V because the Kerbals are smaller. Okay, yeah. I'm with you. I know where you're at now. Let's open this thing. Okay, let's get ourselves a bunch of Separatrons. And let's use these to add... Ooh, it's horrible, actually. Can I not have a straight face? Straight face. Turns out I can't. Okay, we'll try and do what we can here with the oldie rotate tool. Actually, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Lots of ladders. I mean, we could. I've got a feeling that's gonna slightly mess me up. Okay, so you guys want to fire with that, and then this is gonna get confusing because I want the ones afterwards to fire the ones before to no, the ones afterwards fire with the decoupler before. Yeah, totally makes sense. You guys come up here like that. Okay, and then you back over here somewhere. It's this new set. I want to go up here, and then finally this set should fire again there. Yeah? Does that seem right? I still don't know if it's enough. Move inwards with the move keys. Inefficient as hell. We could probably fit more in. I'm like looking at this little space here. Like that would be good, right? And then no, I stand corrected. Let's go with that though. Let's see if this has anywhere near enough to get to space. I really want smallest, most compact ship that we can take. It's got to be a thing, right? I mean, I suppose technically taking the SAS stuff. Juno's an ion engine. Oh man, yeah, a Juno aircraft to take us up to the fastest sideways speed we can, followed by an ion craft. I mean, the ion craft's not going to make it, but check my stage. I think the staging was all right. I did double check it. That last ring was possibly the ones we didn't get, but thank you very much, Zed. I will indeed. Your craft has an apparent drag coefficient of at least 0.8. Is that bad? Is that bad? I'm guessing a drag of 1 means you're stationary. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is a little bit distant. Come on. Okay, we have new okay, I can drop. I can jump. Okay, we're in. We're in. It turns out this is the biggest craft we can take. Control from here. Unless I want to build an entire contraption to go out sideways. Okay, so they fire, and the main engines fire. I can see them blowing up some Separatrons here, but okay, let's see what happens, shall we? 3, 2, 1, fire! Yeah, explosions are pretty quick, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll live with that somehow. Whoa. Are we anywhere near? Wow, no. Okay, that's fine. More. When all else fails, let's have some more. That's doing pretty good. Now we've got to watch this one as well. All right, this is actually kind of going a little bit better. I'm willing to take this. Go again. Of course, thank you very much to Zed for the idea of the Separatrons. They seem to work out pretty well. We've got up to speed. We don't quite have the oomph from these 4 engines. That's bad, Joe. That's bad. Are we going to be able... no, over this way somewhere. Going to be able to get up to orbital speed? No, I don't think so either. You have got wheels available. I have, but I don't see how wheels are going to get me up to orbit. So we got fast enough to be like, oh, that's hot. We got fast enough to be like, ooh, that's hot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's restart this. I'm kind of feeling like I want to go a different way. Something like start with one of these. Okay. Actually, let's go back to the other editor. After a glass of bourbon, you're feeling fine. I'm pretty sure after a glass of bourbon, I'd feel fine as well, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Inevitably, it leads to a headache somewhere in your 30s. Let's do that. Okay, that's better. That's better. We're going to make a forwards-facing rocket, it turns out, because we can then strap that to the back of a... Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try it. I don't think this is a great idea, but it might be. You never know. You never know. Strap a couple of these to it. Not quite the parts I was imagining I'd be using, but we're going to strap a couple of parts of those to it. I want a little xenon tank somewhere. It's up here. Fuel tanks, xenon front loader. Why not? Why not? Okay, so there's an ion bike. It's a pretty bad way of loading that. Is there another way of doing it? I mean, ideally we want like this, right? No, this. I mean, look at that. Tell me that's not designed to be like that. It's not. But I think that would work out okay. The engine is backwards. You know what? I do that every time. There we go. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Okay, so now that we've got this is our I'm going to go around... Puts literally just the seat. That's better. It is. It actually is. I want to actually, thinking about it, put that there, and then this on the... Oh, that doesn't look as good though, does it? Doesn't look as good. I don't know what smaller thing we can put the SAS on. If anybody has an idea... Actually, now that I've stopped and thought about it for a second, why not one of these? Because they're big and heavy and bulky, but I think they're probably a best way of getting SAS onto it. If we can have a look, that actually does come with SAS itself. Okay. Center the tank with the move tool. I think we're alright. I think we're all tight. You're never going to have enough engine power to run at 2%. Well, I'm hoping by the time we get this into orbit, we're already where we need to... Well, not where we need to be, but we're already at the point where that's fine. You know? Stack separator? Nah. Decoupler? Yeah. All about the decoupler. Now, fuel tanks. We want liquid fuel tanks. And best than that, we want most fuel to our... mass. Let's have a look. 0.3 for 24, 0.1 for 9, 0.3 for 27. I mean, that's getting down to numbers, but let's do that. Let's do that. Baguette, you reckon? I don't think the baguette is good enough. Can I do this and then attack? No, of course not. That was silly. Why would you think that would work like that? Let's go... copy it out. Excuse me. This is all going to be mounted on the front of a small Juno ship. So that'll be interesting. Control Z. Control Z! And pull this in like this somewhere. I'm not 100% sold on the design yet. When we get there, I'll let you know. Let's bring this inwards if we can. I just realised that I've not actually attached any way of these like decoupling. So that's a little bit of a shame. You need to get more skilled with the move and rotate keys and placements. It's never going to take you alive. But we've got to control Z. That terrible placement. Let's start that again. More importantly is this has got a terrible non-decoupling face. Do we have a decoupler here? We do have a decoupler here. So let's do it like that instead. Okay, that's pretty good. I wonder how much the couplers weigh compared to the fuel tanks. Let's have a look. 0.04. That's actually quite a bit. It's actually quite a bit. Now if I attach these like this, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And we can bring it down like this. Press 2 and bring them all the way in. No, I'm not sure I like that. Because I was then going to like mount some rockets on this tank here. I've got a feeling we're going to have some severe decouple explosions, to put it mildly. Let's take that away. I think that is probably an interesting cluster. We'll work with that. Let's do this. Let's get this one into here, and then we can like mount the engines on here. You need more electric trap power. Yeah, maybe. What I need are just Separatrons, right? I should stop trying to use liquid fuel to go to space when we all know that the only way to do it is with a bunch of Separatrons. And you're never going to convince me any different. Look at that. That is a Separatron core right there. Can we put that with that? Thanks. Want a new way of doing this? Maybe the Separatrons are a little broken. I mean, it's something. Say something about Macedonia. No, I'm alright, cheers. I mean, even just saying the word Macedonia has put me in a camp, you know? That's evil that you did that to me. That is evil that you did. Alright, let's now go liquid fuel, of course. Why would we not? With a Juno, maybe a couple of these actually, like this as well, because of course we need to get air intakes on the go, which are in here somewhere. Get a couple of those going, and hopefully now we can just like cover it in Junos, and then maybe this will actually fly. I don't know though. I don't know. Do you reckon we need wings? I reckon wings are probably a bit of an over encumbrance that we don't need. I also think that those Separatrons are not actually going to fire the way I've got them set up. Need to have another decoupler in there. Too big. Tiny decoupler. Okay, cause I don't want the Separatrons firing at the same time as the decoupler they're stuck on, because that is how you lose stuff. Oh man, what? Okay, so this decoupler here that we're just putting on, that one, that's the one that deserves the majority... Oh man, I have made a mess here and I don't know how to fix it. Let's separate these. It's probably the way to do this. Okay, alright, yeah. I've given it some thought and I know where I'm going. We're going to pull these off like this. We're then going to get rid of all that. That's just a mess. We'll then go, oh, and push it down further. Right, let's see what's stuck with what. That is horrific. That is just horrific. I don't know what to do about this. Trying to pick out the Separatrons here. Appear to just be these bottom three. Okay, let's try that. I'm sure we're going to have a staging error, but let's not say it's broken before we even give it a go. Now what I want to do is have some launch clamps, which have got to be here somewhere. I don't have launch clamps. Former Yugoslavia. Yeah, I mean, whichever way. Depends whether you're Greek or not, right? So the thing is, like, when someone says Macedonia, we know which one they mean. So, checkmate? I don't know, maybe? Unfortunately, like, everyday use has come and made a decision for us. Maybe like that I'll be able to get up. You never know. You never know. Let's go in there and go in here. Can I please? Okay, here's a new challenge. Let's see if we can use this. Save. What are we going to call it? Jet Solid Ion. Bam. It's a functional name to say the least. Start. What's this? Oh! Well, I guess that's not a working system then. My guess, Separatrons. Oh. Juno collided with the launch pad and then everything else collided. Restart. What's going on with that? The thing is, the ancient culture of Macedonia stretches over not just the place that we're choosing to call Macedonia at the moment in the shortened format, but also the north edge of Greece. So like everyone's got a valid point of view here, and that's the problem. And that's why it's not something to discuss on stream, because man, all it will lead to is arguments. All it will lead to is arguments. Just trying to do up my hot chocolate. It's taking me far too long. This means this hot chocolate is going to be like lukewarm chocolate. I don't know how long you'll go on streaming, so I need some sleep. Alright, laters, Luna. Literally a couple of minutes. I just want to try and get this ship working. It's got to work somehow, right? That is not the ship that we're saved. Load. Space plane hangar. Jet solid ion. Alright, let's try it again. No. Okay, so what do we think exploded there? Nothing here looks like it should have exploded. I mean, apart from all this lot. So let's try and whittle this down. Let's take those away from there. Let's take that and that away. Let's see what happens here. Does that look good? That looks a little bit better. A little less glitchy. There's already a ship with a name there. Okay. 2 then, I suppose. Doesn't let me overwrite. That's a shocker. That is a shocker. Let's launch this up. Start mission. Go. Is Polish death camps acceptable to say about Auschwitz and other death camps in Poland? I mean, yeah. I mean, they were kind of Nazi death camps, weren't they? I mean, they weren't killing Nazis, but Nazis were the people that owned them. I mean, I don't think you tried to kill your own people, right? Is that a thing? Alright, well, anyway, whatever. We've not managed to explode stuff, so that's good. A nation does not have the right to call itself whatever it wants. Oh, that's a contentious issue there, Zed. That's a contentious issue there. Yeah, you know this whole thing where I was going to say everyone's got a valid point of view on it, and you're just going to go round in a big circular argument where no one's going to listen to the other, and you're just going to repeat your same points of view over and over again. Yeah, you're doing it right now. You should probably not bother with that, you know. Let's try and climb. Oh, I can't climb. Give it. Is it too far in? Is it too far in? Jump. Grab. There we go. Oh, look at that. Acrobatics. It's what Kerbal's all about. Let's isolate that and board. Alright, here we go. First test launch of the mission. Well, it's not of the mission, but of this particular crazy design that I've got going on here. Full throttle go. I've got a feeling we're going to fall over before we actually get up to speed. Maybe we should put some solid boosters on the bottom. No! No! Rip. Fail it. Look, I got it to work right though. It tells me I'm a failure when I do it wrong. So that's good, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's launch this thing out. Jet solid ion 2 if we can. Thanks. Some solids underneath. Can I put no, I can't put another one of those. So we're kind of actually limited to maybe firing some. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. Can I find them? Because obviously, whilst we're just firing jet engines, doesn't really matter about the efficiency that much. Because the point where we need to be efficient is where we throw the jet engines away. Because we've got more than enough jet fuel here. More than enough jet fuel. So I'm gonna strap some solid boosters. You know what? I actually want to put them over here. One. You know what? I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of them. You can't stop me. I'm crazy. When all else fails, more boosters. Save it. Launch it. Let's go. All right. Let's go over this way and go. It's a run. This is a long run. We need to move this guy closer to the launch pad. That'll be great. Now we've got to try and get this guy back on here. And then make sure that these are actually lined up in the right place. I'm just going to hit my helmet on the side here a few times. There's got to be a way of doing this like smoothly every time. There we go. There we go. That was smooth. Easy every time. Okay, let's see if we can get this launched the right way this time. Can I get in close? Alright, Nicola the Great. I've asked you a couple of times to not. Last warning. Timeouts next. Because honestly, none of us can do anything about it. You know, you're coming here to argue when you should be talking to EU leaders. Greece in particular. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, go! We've got Kerbal on the front. That's a thing. That's a thing. So we need to offset the thing to... Yeah. Carol got it immediately at the same time I got it. We are offset at the wrong time. But anyway, the mission is ready. I'm going to polish it up for us. I'm going to have it published. Check the Discord. If anybody knows of a good place to share missions, let me know. I'd like to get a good mission sharing thing going on so we can all swap missions around and show each other how clever we are. I think that'd be good. I think we call that circle jerk, right? Well, anyway, I will see you next time when we're going to do that.